Hello, my hearties. A very good evening to you. It's just me, Scottie McClue, and a very, very warm welcome to our random pop-up live this Tuesday evening, Tuesday the 16th of January 2024. Lovely to have you with us, and I am so glad that you could make it. Welcome, 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 I say. Always a privilege and never a chore. That's what it's all about. Dinky-Doo. Come and join us as soon as you possibly can and tell us what's happening with you. I hope that your evening is going well. There's the wonderful Richard. Richard Dinky-Doo, thank you so much for all your kindness and all your beautiful red roses. I think we'll end up making the goal, guys. Richard has very kindly put 10 red roses into tonight's goal. Is that not just such a beautiful thing to do? There's the wonderful Alan McGee. Good evening, Scotty. Do you ever wash the bonnet? Of course, Alan. They're cleaned regularly every 25 years, whether they need it or not. Evening, Scotty. Hope you're well. Red Rose Radio, great days. Oh, Macca. Red Rose Radio, January. Can you imagine it? So this would be 1993 if we were there 31 years ago. Good evening, Scotty, says the wonderful Susan. Good evening, Susan. I'm so glad you could join us, and a very, very warm welcome. Say Dinky-Doo, Scottie McCLUE, I will. Shannon Riding, I will say Dinky-Doo to you, not a problem. Scotty, it's me, it's Becky from Liverpool. Becky, we love the bones of you in Liverpool. How lovely to have you with us. Thank you. Fantastic. Finley, Dinky-Doo. So there we are. That's very, very kind of you. Now, who have we got here? Missy's just joined us, and user 617 has joined us as well. The wonderful Frank McElroy joins us. Good evening, Scotty. Long time no chat. Far too long, but Frank, we were chatting on the live the other night, were we not, with the chit-chat on the chat? What did you have for tea tonight? Becky, I had a Scottish lawn sausage and an egg. Is that not absolutely lovely? Dinky-Doo. Thank you, Claire. Let me join, says Random. Random, you have joined. Fantastic. That's what it's all about. What did you have for dinner tonight? Was it the mince and tatties? No, as I say, the lawn sausage, a bit naughty. Favorite food? Well, I would say, Olivia, anything edible is my favorite food. And we say thank you. That's what it's all about. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. Scotty, how art thou, my brethren? Eddie boy, my brethren. Lovely to have you with us from Newmarket in Cambridgeshire. Am I right? Newmarket's actually in Cambridgeshire itself. There we go. Olivia has followed. Thank you, Olivia. That's very, very kind of you and very, very much appreciated. Hope everybody's enjoying the lives. And do tell us. Get commenting, of course. Get following. What do you think of the First Ministers? Oh, well, we'll not go into all that on here, I think. No, Scotty, not been in one of your lives for a while, but do comment on your downloads. Aha! Well, there you're on the live right now, Frank. Wonderful. Not sure, Scotty, but I know Newmarket comes under Suffolk. Ah, quite right. Yes, you've corrected me. Liam is sending lightning bolts. Liam, that's so very, very kind of you. Thank you for your lightning bolts. I say to you, Dan has followed us live. Guys, everybody follow. We should have at least 1 million followers by now. Tut, tut, tutty, tut. About 250 million have actually watched the lives on TikTok. So there's no reason not to be commenting, I say to you. What have we got here on the YouTube chat? Of course, always lovely to have you with us on the YouTube. Did you get the notification? Dinky, Eddie boy, AFK is talking to you on here. It's wonderful. Frank says, not been here long, Scotty, as you know, early morning for work. Frank, I know, early morning myself. Absolutely. Whereabouts in Scotland are you from? All of it, Finn. No, West Coast here, I say, but when we were on Scott FM, it was East Coast and West Coast. Scotty, are those pictures in the back of you? They are. Well, that's Lord Reith the Labrador. Sadly, no longer with us, but what a beautiful guy. And I've got to be with him there because it's his graduation. Can you see him? And that's me, the other one as well. And there was a lovely bit of decoupage done by the loveliest, loveliest lady, Bella from Bothwell. Do we remember Bella on the phone-ins? And somebody told me that sadly Bella had now passed away, an absolute princess of a lady. Walter is sending me lightning bolts. Walter, you're so kind. Thank you guys for all your kindness. It's a lovely, lovely thing to do, I'd say to you. Now, who have we got here? Ams has just joined. DINKY-DOO Ams. How wonderful is that? There's Amy. Hey, Scottie and everyone. DINKY-DOO Amy. How lovely to have you with us. And a very, very warm welcome. Hi, Scottie. Has the Scottish accent been diluted? Recently, my visits suggest so. What do you think? The Scottish accent in general, are we asking? I miss thee, Scottie. Long time no see. Ryan, how lovely to have you with us. It's great to see so many people turning up from the past and the present. Are you proud of being Scottish? I can't think of anything that would make me prouder. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I mean, you can't choose, where you're going to be from. Hello, Scottie from Busby, says Walter. Walter, what a fine part of the world. I wonder if the hat was called after Busby. There we are, Busby Railway Station. Now, I seem to remember there's a little junction comes over the back road from Chateau Olay into Busby. You have to be awfully careful emerging from the junction. Am I right? Do you remember our conversations on Ricky Fulton? Yes, I do, Ryan. A very fine man, Ricky, and a big Scottie McCLUE fan. And I, of course, was a massive, massive Ricky Fulton fan. From Ainster, Finn. Sorry, Anstruther. We say Anstruther, but I think, am I not right, Finn? The locals call it Ainster. There we are. There's Angry Pigeon. Hello, Scottie. Hope you're well, big lad. Are you enjoying this lovely crisp weather? A wee bitty cool in the morning for me yet, I have to say. But we wrap up warm. R.I.P. Bella, says the wonderful JD. JD, absolutely. A fine lady and a super collar. No photo of you, Scottie. The photo of you, Scottie, was that back in the Grampian days? No, the Grampian days was even younger. That's Red Rose Radio. That one, through the black and white one, is Red Rose Radio. The colour one is round about the same time, actually, I think. Yes, very narrow road, very big houses as well. Indeed. Yes, indeed. You've got to watch yourself on the bridge, the wee narrow bridge coming down from, now what's the village? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. To see if I can remember the name of the village. Just when you're coming down there, lovely, lovely wee village in East Renfrewshire. Is it East Renfrewshire or is it in Glasgow? And it's called Carmunnock. Am I right? Carmunnock. So there we go. Follow us as soon as you can. Oh, Busby is very, very swift. I tell you, Busby and Clarkson. East Renfrewshire. And yes, Walter, right. So Carmunnock, I've got the right village, and it's East Ren. Thoughts on Bonnie Rig? I love Bonnie Rig. Did they not used to publish one of the newspapers out at Bonnie Rig? I'm sure they did. Now, what was the newspaper that was based at Bonnie Rig? And you've got the old mines round about there, and you've got the Lady Victoria Colliery at Dalkeith. Am I right? Dalkeith. All that wonderful quality East Lothian, big mining, big fishing. You know, the steel mills you had there. Did they not used to make the steel wire out in East Lothian? Does anyone remember Busby's nightclub in the old Butlins? Oh, yes. Does anyone remember Busby advertising a well-known telephone company? Busby. So there we used to talk about Busby. How much is Busby this month? Fantastic. We love that. Was that the Red Rose Radio that broadcast to Blackpool, Frank, and Preston, and right up into Lancashire? There we are. You were right up into the hills of Lancashire. Wonderful. The first paper factory was near Bonnyrigg, Pennycook. Yes, I remember Pennycook because Pennycook was the clue to a Scottish crossword. The clue was, Pennycook was the answer to the clue. The clue was a cheap domestic. A cheap domestic. A cheap domestic. Pennycook. So there we are. Fantastic. Busby BT. That's right, Frank. Got it in one, I say to you, Lala. So there we are. Tremendous stuff. So good to have everyone with us. Please subscribe if you're watching on the YouTube channel. And please follow if you're on the TikTok. That's what it's all about, I say. The TikTokers. Tell 10 to tell 10. Hello, Scottie. Dinky-Doo. Stay fabulous, top man. Good evening. Radio Essentials in Sheffield. Evening. The home of Hallam FM. What a wonderful radio station that was, I say to you. Who is on the telephone? You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who's that? Who? We love that. You're live at Scotty's phone in. Who? There we go. Big panic that they actually managed to get through to the big show. That's what it's all about, I say to you. Get following, guys, as soon as you can. There's also another famous Busby, Scottie. Do you know it? Well, Frank, would that be the hat, the Busby? There we are. Hallam FM, absolutely Radio Central. The old wheel tappers and shunters clubs still around. Oh, do you remember that? Aye. Welcome to Wheel Tappers and Shunters. We've had a word with your committee. They should make a Scottish sitcom about you, Scottie, like the American sitcom Frasier. Yes, indeed. Angry Pigeon. That would be good. The Scottie McClue, just called McClue. Radio City gone after 50 years, Scottie. Mersey Basin, I'm so upset. I loved Radio City, and I think so did the people of Liverpool. It'll be interesting to see how the new one gets on. So there you are. And of course, I was on Radio City. Yes, informing, educating, and entertaining the people of Liverpool. I started a new job yesterday as an engraver. Lots to learn. Haven't even scratched the surface yet. JD, I see what you just did there, La. Sorry, typo, Hallam FM. No more from April. Oh, no, Radio Centrals. Are they all changing? Are all the radio stations changing? So there are. Maybe I'll go on the new one once it gets established and build up a nice evening audience listening to Scottie McClue. I say to you, Dinky-Doo. Robbie, Dinky-Doo, lovely to have you with us, and welcome. Welcome, I say. That's one of them, but there's another Busby. Oh, you'll have to tell us, Frank. You'll have to spill the beans, I say to you. So there we go. Wonderful stuff. Scottie McClue, you're a top man. You too, DJ. I say to you. There's Oscar, says hi. Hi, Oscar. Tremendous. Can everybody share this? And everybody tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap on their telephones. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tappity, tappity, tap. And see if we can tell everybody we're on. Get the likes up a bit. Wonderful stuff. I need another 14 followers right now. 14 followers. I say the place just past Clarkson. That's the one we're talking about, Frank. Yes, yes. That's the one we've been talking about. So is there another one on top of that? The River Cart, very picturesque. Went fishing there back in the day. Now, JD, is that the black cart or the white cart? I think that will be the white cart. Am I right? So there you are. And Dinky-Doo, are you Scottish? Oscar, nothing gets past you. I'm going to call you Sherlock Oscar. Am I Scottish? Good stuff, I say to you. There we are. Am I right? Is it the white cart that goes through Busby? Dinky-Doo, I tell you, Lewis, Dinky-Doo to you. How lovely to have you with us and a very, very warm welcome. My goodness me, I can't believe we've been up for that length of time. We've been up for 15 minutes. I thought I'll pop up for 5 minutes and we've been up for 15. Is that not beautiful? Guys, has everybody subscribed to the YouTube channel? Get subscribing, I say to you. Yes, indeed. And tell 10 to tell 10. Yes, indeed. The white cart beside the Busby Hotel. Yes, and is there not also a big pub in the village as you're coming down the hill to the left? I can't really look because there's always sort of the traffic's quite heavy down there. Frank Carlson used to introduce the wheel tappers. Was the wheel tappers and chanters not part of the comedians? And the comedians were Frank Carlson, Bernard Manning, Colin Crompton, Charlie Williams was on that one. Who was the guy who said, chase me, chase me? He was on it as well. A whole variety of people on the comedians. I tell you, yes, I've subscribed. DJA, thank you very, very much. You're looking healthy, Scotty lad. I'm not bad for my age. I'm nearly, 55 now? You know, so we're knocking on a bit. Wonderful stuff. I say to you, the cartwheel. That's it, Walter. Lovely with the cartwheel. Very, very nice. Busby. We like it. It's amazing how quickly you end up in East Kilbride going out that road. I've never worked out, are you better going to East Kilbride on the motorway or are you better nipping out through Busby? And William Wood. Yes, do you know all that stuff as well? I say to you. Fantastic. Updated now, looking lush. Walter, I thank you very much. We will have a look, I say to you. It's a fine part of the world, and you've got the wee station there. Now, see that station? Where does that go? It'll go into the city centre one way. Does it go to East Kilbride the other way? And is that on the same line as stations like Thornley Bank? So there we are. Do tell. Spill the beans, I say. There is a Clarkston in Airdrie too, is there not? Clarkston in Airdrie. Are the Airdrieonians on here and can tell me? Did you mean to invite me as a guest? No, Lewis, I didn't. Are you on as a guest? I've got a baby boy due in 4 days. Absolutely can't wait. Reese, brilliant. Yes, via Hare Myers. Oh, got you, Walter. Do you know that Hare Myers Hospital was very famous because George Orwell, the writer of Animal Farm in 1984, George Orwell, he wrote it in 1948. So he, what did he do? What's the term for that when you turn the figures round? He transposed the figures. See what I just did there? There's a transposition of figures, and he called 1948 1984. Have you ever been to Hull, says Reese? I am very, very well known in Hull. I used to broadcast on a radio station called Viking in Hull. So there you are. So Scottie McClue is huge in Hull. There we are. Walter says, I went to William Wood High School and I now go to South Lanarkshire College. William Wood, very famous school, I tell you. Is it not just a big brand new school nowadays? Viking Radio, I used to listen to that on the way to school. There you go, Reese. You see, I'm not just an athlete. McClue gets around. I can't tell you. Scotty, it's all still a house, right, JJ? Would have been between 2005 to 2010. I tell you. Yes, voted the #1 school in Scotland. That doesn't surprise me, Walter, I tell you. So there you are. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Now, what else have we got here? JJ has liked the live. Guys, we need lots of followers on here, I say to you. So there we are. I'll have to go quite soon, but it's always lovely to be with you. You have a great night, Scottie. I will, Walter. Thank you very much. Is there any football on tonight, guys? I think we should be told, is the football tonight? So there you go. I don't know about the Clarkson in Airdrie. Viking, that's going out to Grimsby. Well, it goes out to Hull. It goes out to East Yorkshire. Big station. Rangers are playing. Oh, wow. Rangers are playing. Who are they playing? Where are they playing? Spill, I say to you. Jacqueline has just joined us. Dinky-Doo, Jacqueline. And welcome from Scottie McClue, saying Dinky-Doo to every single one of you. How wonderful is that? So there we go. Scottie, good to catch up. Will again soon. Frank, always good to catch up. Have a lovely sleep and a good day tomorrow. Scottie, someone infiltrated the live. Infiltrated the live. I tell you. There we go. That's that. Is that better? How does that look? They're playing at Ibrox and they're playing Copenhagen. Wonderful, Copenhagen. There we are. Dinky-Doo, arr, says Lewis. Absolutely. Lewis, you must have gotten touched, did you? Hull are winning 1-0 against Birmingham. There's lots of football on tonight then. When does it finish? DJA says Dinky-Doo. I tell you. Durana is there. Lovely. Wonderful. I'm not sure about this Clarkston in Airdrie, Amy. I think we should be. No, you accidentally invited me. Lewis, I must have tapped on you. Did you enjoy? What do you hear when somebody taps on you? How are you, Scottie? Says Boeing. Lovely to have you with us, Boeing, and thank you for your following. Very kind of you all, I say to you. I've got some beautiful red roses there, guys. You're just amazing. More followers, please. We need another 100 followers. Why did you say grrr, Lewis? Does that mean you don't hear it as clearly? I don't know. So there we go. Well, I could talk to you on the live. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, indeed. Who are the pictures behind you, says Reese? That's me, Reese. Yes, that's me back in the day. There's Lord Reese the Labrador. Very famous. Dinky-Doo. Thank you very much, Jordan. You didn't hear me. No, I didn't, Lewis. Why did we not hear you? I tell you. MJ's just joined us. Lovely to have you with us. Fantastic. The African Cup of Nations is on. Angela, what does that cover? Cheers, guys. Time for a wee sip of water. Oh, that's lush. Guys, I've got lots of lovely likes. 900 likes. We thought we would never beat 36,000 on one of the lives. And I put this challenge to all of you. I said, do you think we could beat it ever? 36,000 was the record. Now what we had was, I think it was 41 or 42,000 in an hour. Thank you, everybody, for going tap. Dylan has just sent a heart me. That's so very kind of you. African nations, says Angela. Yes. Which particular African nations are playing, Angela? We want to know. I think we should be told. There we are. Has everybody subscribed on the YouTube and followed on the TikTok? Richard Tanner, what have you just given me? Red roses. We're now up to 21 in the red roses, guys. That's so very kind of you. You won't see it on the YouTube. How are you, buddy? Says Dylan. Dinky-Doo, Dylan. How is it in Scotland? It is beautiful, Patrick, I tell you. Yes, says boy in gold. Wonderful stuff. DJA has just sent me red roses. Is that not just beautiful? 1,500 likes, guys. Amazing. Have you ever been to Berwick upon Tweed? Reese, of course I have. I've walked the walls. DJA is giving me even more red roses. Another 15. I don't know. It's Mali versus South Africa. Right, Angela? Dinky-Doo, I said to you. Guys, I've got 37 red roses. Can you see the little goal there on the TikTok? So very, very kind of you. Spent the new year of 2023 there and in Cornhill upon Tweed. Reese, is it not beautiful? Berwick's a lovely little town. Very, very nice. Loved it there. Absolutely. Here's somebody on the telephones. You're live on Scotty's Phone In. Who's that?
Hello, it's actually Lewis Rand, the guy earlier.
Lewis, lovely to hear you. Yes, just the first name, but lovely to hear you. Anyway, are you well?
Yes, I'm good, thanks. I'm good.
Lewis, where are you phoning from?
I'm phoning from Sheffield, your old background.
The old background, my old stamping ground. We loved it.
Yes.
Yeah, and a lot of fun, Lewis.
You know what, my favourite thing, remember that call you had with, what's his old name, Mr. Martin?
Mr. Martin, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the one.
It was so funny, I was laughing about it the other day.
He was the one. Listen, I'll tell you what I've uploaded. Have you heard Susie?
I think so, yeah, on YouTube. I don't know.
It's up. Well, it's up recently on the YouTube and the TikTok. You'll see it, the TikTok videos. The whole call is about 8 minutes, and trust me, you will absolutely laugh your socks off.
Yeah, because oh god, and Mr. Martin's voice is really weird. He just had a massive lisp.
Mr. Martin, yeah, quite frankly, this is the worst show I've ever heard.
I just cannot believe this.
That's it. Oh wow, that's brilliant! What a brilliant impersonation.
It is the worst show I've ever heard on the radio. I could not wait to get back home.
Oh, wonderful stuff. That's him, Mr. Martin. There was two. There's Mr. Martin 1 and Mr. Martin 2. He called the next night as well.
And then he started crying.
Yeah, he did, and he took some sort of fit. I was a bit worried about his health. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, very funny, though. Very funny guy. But Susie, trust me, which is best for you, the YouTube channel or the TikTok?
YouTube, you get the full videos of the calls, but obviously TikTok, it's a shortened down version.
Well, no, you'll get the 8 minutes on my TikTok. If you scroll down, not very far, near to the top, you'll actually come across the 8 minutes. Bye, I've got to go now, says DJ A. And Reese is saying, how do you phone in? You dial the number, Reese. 0141 629 9795 on the YouTube. Yes. As the JJ says, you gave him a cardiac arrest. Have you heard talking to Rob from Southport?
Sorry?
Scottie McClue talks to Rob from Southport.
No, I've not seen that actually. No.
Right. Now, it's had about 240,000 views. And if you look that one up, Scottie McClue talks to Rob from Southport. And it's an old guy comes on and he's very down and depressed. And then he just laughs and laughs for about 5 minutes.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's well worth a listen, that one.
Yeah, I will do.
JJ says, what's the funniest one in your opinion? I mean, we had some crackers in Sheffield. Remember I said to a girl one night, I said, that wants to get live, love. She goes, that should get live. That should get live.
Good times, eh?
Oh, so lovely to you.
You should do this again, right? You know what I mean? Like, if people come in, you should just start. But then again, do people
start on them? Start on everybody on the old day. The only problem is you might get taken off the platform. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know they might go, we can't, because if they got all the complaints.
Yeah, these days you can't really do as much.
Well, that's the problem. You can't have as much fun as you could, but we'll get back to it. There's Dyker saying hello for Cretan. Now, Cretan is Creetown in the southwest of Scotland. Creetown. Cretan. But I loved it. I loved my time over in Sheffield. What a beautiful part of the world. What lovely people.
Yeah, good. It's really good in Sheffield. Yeah.
Though there was a girl in a burger van refused to serve me. She went, "Are you him off radio?" I said, "Yeah, can you get us a bacon butty, love?" "No! Go on, clear off."
Well, how long ago was it? Mr. Martin? A long time ago, I'm guessing.
How long were we in Sheffield for?
No, the Mr. Martin incident, was it about 30 years ago?
Oh, yeah, it'll be that. Anyway, I would think, yeah, getting on for that. Yes. Probably about 30 years this year.
Yeah.
That's
so
just amazing.
Mr. Martin be long gone by now.
1994, Mr. Martin.
It was 72 then. So.
Yeah, I mean, just amazing. God. Lovely to hear you, and a big dinky-doo to you lot. And sorry if I inconvenienced you. I must have tapped your name.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's good fun though. So can you hear us differently then?
So when you're on the live, it's sort of like a phoning in the way.
Right.
It's just you just do it through there instead of a phone call.
Very.
So people can guess the best. Yeah.
Do you know what I think? I think we haven't even scratched the surface with these lives yet.
And well, you can only do it on the TikTok. YouTube, you can't do it. On TikTok, yeah, people can guest request onto your live, and then they can talk to you. You can even put the camera on it if they've got enough followers.
Right. Angela's saying, "Do you know Nether Edge in Sheffield?"
Yeah, Nether Edge. Yeah.
Nether Edge. Yeah. Angela's asking. Angela from Walton.
Yeah, Nether Edge. That's near. I
tell you, there's JJ going, "Scottie, forget the YouTube. Stick to TikTok." Well, then we couldn't have our call.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends how you prefer the old-fashioned phone way, or
that was great. The only thing is, I don't know now. You know what the listening figures are like. I mean, when I was on the radio, we had a huge audience. You know, I mean, we were into the millions. You know.
Well, yeah, because what would the told live phoning today? Again, there's not many people. Again, even just live phoning.
Yeah, you don't hear live phone-ins now. Every station had the local phone-in. But Sheffield was very well known for them. They loved their phone-ins.
I know the BBC Radio Sheffield do on the football.
Yeah, bit of that, yes. Excellent. But there's going to be a lot of local radio cuts, I believe.
Yeah.
Bit of a shame. Oh, listen, lovely to talk to you and lovely to hear you, and we shall catch up again sometime.
Yeah, we'll do.
And a massive dinky-doo love to Sheffield.
Yeah, dinky-doo, yeah.
Dinky-doo, Lala. What a fine fellow. That's great. That was a really nice thing to do. A lovely, lovely call there, I tell you. Now, what do we got here? Australia's playing in the Asia Cup. Did Mr. Martin never go back to England? Oh, I would think so, Anthony. South Africa and Mali playing in the African nations on the sports right now, says Amy. Sky Sports, my goodness me. So we're right in the middle of the football. Guys, I'm going to have to actually go anyway. Just so lovely, lovely, lovely to see you all. Thank you for all your kindness, for your beautiful gifts, for your follows, for your subscribes, and a big dinky-doo to every single one of you. Stick out your tongues and say ta-ta. This is Scottie McClue saying dinky-doo to every single one of you. Ta-ra, lads! Ah, beautiful TikTokers. Right, YouTubers, here we go. Ta-ta. And one more. Ta-ta.